Good day, everyone. Ali Safi here. One of the short video for Tesla. It's going to be very, very important. Tesla just topped here on December 2024. As soon as Elon got into admin in Doge, Tesla just hammered to the downside. And you see that this is kind of like one of the sharpest decline that you can see in a short period of time for Tesla. Last 2 weeks, I would say Tesla just to form a very nice bottom formation, especially when it goes to this demand area. So if you see this, this is kind of like wide range bar, this is wide range bar, and this is a consolidation. Lots of orders accumulated here because there were lots of resistance here, here, and Tesla breaking through to the upside. Tesla just back tested here for the first time. So we are gonna see a very nice sharp bounce, and this bounce, at least I would say is bounce, is gonna go all the way to 300, potentially to 328, 321. And then there is going to be a small resistance here right there, 273. So let me just clean up some stuff here. It's getting messy here. But if you see 273 is going to be a hiccup. So we may see some kind of like a bounce here getting for another $25 to the upside, which is still decent. It's going to be compared to today's price, it's going to be 10%. So Tesla can still go 10% higher to get the first resistance or hiccup here around 272, 282, 272. That's the area. We may see some kind of like a bouncing around here, but ultimately I'm kind of like looking at this rally to 300 to 321. Then it's gonna be decisive area. If Tesla is bottom here for longer term, we're gonna just breaking through, and also it can go to new all-time high. I would say Tesla can easily get doubled from this level if we get above this breaking through area. So this is very, very important. This is a decisive area for Tesla, 300 to 321. All right. So, but if it doesn't, so what's going to be the bearish scenario? If it doesn't go up to new all-time high, what's going to be the bearish scenario? So let me just go to daily chart. I'm going to just show you what's happening in daily chart. It's giving us a better understanding. Right now, Tesla is forming the bottom. Obviously, we are seeing that since the beginning of this sell-off here, January 3, we're seeing a nice divergence in MACD. So this is a huge divergence. So between these lows, let me just show you. Between this low, and this final low, you're seeing MACD is just sliding higher. And recently, we just got a nice buy signal from Tesla starting yesterday. So let's just focus on what's happening yesterday, or I should say this week. This week, obviously, we are just getting a nice bounce. This is a nice bottom formation at this gap here. It doesn't go all the way down to 180 to 200 area, but it just bounced back up nicely. So daily chart tells me that Tesla still can have a nice rally potentially to this area, which is going to be 300 to 325. This is coming along exactly with the weekly analysis that we had, and it goes to this trend line here. So if Tesla goes above this trend line, if it goes above this 325, 26 area on a daily close, ideally on a weekly close, then we can see any bounce, any kind of like a correction. Could be a nice rally to the upside, potentially 400 area. So 400 is going to be huge, kind of like a resistance here. We may see some kind of like a consolidation for wave 4, and then wave 5, we are going to see a new all-time high. So this is going to be X, wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. So we can get a 5 ways to the upside. And that would be very, very high potential scenario. Even if it doesn't go above this trend line, still can go to the lower low for potential final bottom for the next rally to the upside. So Tesla, regardless if you're bullish for long term or bearish for long term, we may see some kind of like a rally. And that's going to be minimum 15 to 20% to the upside to 300 at 325. And that's going to be a decent rally. Regardless if you're a trader, investor, you can get benefit of this rally, at least to this area. Then if you are in a position that you can just cut your profit or take out your profit, stay with the Tesla. If it breaks through, then you're going to just run with your rest of your stocks. If you're not gonna take a risk. So you can't just wait for breaking through back test and then getting back to here for a nice buying for opportunity. Even if it goes down here, you can just reload your position or rebound back again. So that's rebalancing actually is going to be very, very helpful around 180 to 200. Right now, we are waiting for this rally to get initiated. Actually, it is initiated to just confirm to 300 to 325. And then after that, I'm going to post another video to give you update what's happening for the Tesla, what's going to be our next game plan for the future move. All right, folks, if you haven't watched my weekly analysis video, make sure watch that one because the overall market is shifting to the upside for a potential tradable rally. As I mentioned before last week, this week was the period of the reversal, and sure enough, we got nice reversal in many names. Specifically today, we got a big techies came back to the upside as well. I mean, like on Friday, because this video is recorded on Friday, but you will see that over the weekend, which doesn't change anything in the market. And make sure watch that video because it gives you the bigger picture of what's happening for the overall market. Have a fantastic weekend. See you on the chart. Bye bye.